Hey everybody, I just wanted to share with you some data points on our current market here in the Minnetonka School District. I was running numbers this morning, just looking through stats to kind of get a handle on things. It's been a little bit crazy to say the least. Looking at the current market in the last 6 months is how far I typically go back. And in the Minnetonka marketplace, the school district marketplace, I typically do my searches for my data points between the $300,000 house price point and the $1 million price point. That's kind of where my wheelhouse tends to be. So that's what I usually focus on. So looking at those numbers over the last 6 months, we have had an average days on market for those properties before they go under contract of 20.71 days. So just under 3 weeks on market. That sounds long when you hear media reports constantly of these houses, that all sell in 6 hours. They all sell in a weekend. They all sell in multiple offers. Keep in mind that when you hear this statistic of this 20.71 days on market, that typically includes an inspection contingency time frame during which the house is still technically considered active. So that inspection contingency is usually anywhere from 7 to 14 days. So when you subtract that out from this days on market, really we're looking at houses selling on average in about a week to 10 days. So it has been very, very, very swift. We've seen 317 transactions in the Minnetonka School District in the $300,000 to $1 million price range in the last 6 months. That sounds like a lot to me when I think about how low our inventory seems to be. But what I'm realizing is that I'm seeing low inventory only because I'm looking for active properties on the market every day. And with the houses selling as quickly as they are, there aren't a lot of active properties on the market. So it's just been an interesting ride. We have not seen a slowdown. In fact, we had a meeting this morning with the president of our company, and she mentioned that we have not seen any slowdown in the last couple weeks. Typically, once school starts, the market starts to level off a little bit. It starts to slow down a little bit, and we just have not seen that. In fact, our showing activity continues to rise week over week. Our pending contracts continue to rise. It's just been interesting to say the least. So it'll be fun to see what happens over the next few months. Obviously, as always, please feel free to reach out to me if you have any specific questions about your neighborhood, your area, your price point. I'm always happy to talk.